it's the media that decides whether to focus on the feminist concerns this case brings up, the horror of child trafficking, how prevalent it is, versus basically kind of wedge issues that, you know, you can argue as to how valid the issue is in itself, much less which side of it is correct. I think that is a really it's an important observation that this case allows. You really see the priorities of the media in this case in the way that they don't cover it, especially. It's similar. I see the Epstein case as as almost a direct inversion, the flip side of the coin of the situation with a publisher like WikiLeaks and a figure like Julian Assange. If you look at Epstein and Ghislaine, they are both protected. They are both not prosecuted to the full extent of the law for what they, even according to the authorities, are alleged to have done. So you get that sense over and over again. Well, who's protecting them? Well, it seems to be intelligence linked or intelligence tied. You know, the media is not covering it well enough. So it's this kind of nest or in which they just have been able to, you know, develop this ring basically unchallenged for a very, very long time.
Right.
In contrast, you have WikiLeaks doing good journalism, scientific journalism, publishing primary source material that has, you know, damaged the reputation of intelligence interests and intelligence agencies, that has really embarrassed them on a lot of fronts, that's exposed evidence of US war crimes. So where Epstein was kind of serving intelligence interests, somebody like Julian Assange has gone against them in an evidence-based way, has been the entire opposite of the media in terms of the Epstein and protecting intelligence interests. And so what you see then is you have Julian Assange defamed in the media, a constant attempt to portray him falsely as a rapist. You have WikiLeaks itself as an organization attacked. We have documents from the US and authorities basically talking about how to break down trust in the public towards WikiLeaks. And you have him right now in the UK's version of Guantanamo Bay in Belmarsh prison, awaiting potential extradition to the United States for charges of espionage for being a journalist. I think that, so basically, again, it's the complete opposite of what we saw in the Epstein case. And I think that actually viewing them together is interesting because it exposes the media for not doing its job, and the authorities and the kind of corrupt nature of the power structures we have now in the supposedly democratic, liberal Western world.
Right, and especially intelligence, like as you pointed out, you know, it's this role in relation to intelligence, who gets protected, who gets exposed. It's as though there's a control of the whole narrative that has to do with the relationship to intelligence. It seems as though there's some kind of complicity between the media and the intelligence that won't allow, intelligence agencies, I mean, you know, that won't allow the truth to come forth on many issues that are, you know, not only extremely important for democracy, but just extremely important for something like morality or the truth, or something that one could think of as an underlying structure in a civilization. And I see that very much in relation to the Assange case as well. I'm happy you brought it in because that's really not what we were talking about, but it aligns really well when you think of this kind of inverted relationship to what was happening with US intelligence.